channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to draw an eye. These are samples. Start with your tools. You will need pencils, obviously, and the type of pencils you would need would be 2B pencils, a blunt HB pencil, see the 2B blunt, a sharp HB pencil, eraser. This is regular eraser, cotton wool, anything, but this is what I use with Q-tip. A charcoal pencil. This might be needed, I don't know yet, depends on how we do it. And a kneading eraser to make stuff lighter. A ruler. Now, to know what this ruler is for is to measure the distance of what we're doing. We're going to do an eye of 7 centimeters, so starting from the 0. Okay, we've done this. So using the sharp HB pencil, I will draw the shape of the eye. From here to here should be the shape of the eye. Then go down. So we've done the shape. This is the shape. Then we are going to do the tear duct. So we'll leave this for the demarcation. Now we're going to draw the iris. Still with the sharp HB pencil, we're going to do the light source on the eye. Then now for the pupil. It won't be so big because of the eye, but because of the light source. Now we're going to use the 2B pencil. This is a darker shade. We're going to use this on the pupil. With the HB pencil now, I'm going to draw some lines. Comment down what these lines are called. I've never known them. I'm supposed to know them, but please comment down what they're called. So these lines may not be also perfect, but hope you guys get it. Now using the blending stump, well, I want to call this a blending stump even if it's not. I've used it already, so this dark part is what I'll use to shading. So you get it in, you guys can see it's already getting darker. And you go round and round. Make sure the darkness doesn't get into the eye source, because if it gets there, it doesn't make it so good anymore. So next we're going to use the 2B pencil. Since this is a darker shade, we're going to do this. I usually do this. I have different ways, 2 different ways I do my eye. So for this video, we'll use one step. Then for the next video I'm going to do with the eye on the face, I'll show you the other way I draw an eye. I kind of don't really like that anymore because it kind of makes my drawing look like they want to sleep. Still, on the next video, I'll show you examples of how some of my drawings looked, how they were, even if some of the eyes were a bit big. We've done that. So it's kept this way. We'll get the blending stump. Now we're going to use the place that hasn't been used. I need to get a new blending stump. I got a new one, fresh, clean. So we're going to get this around. If we use the dark part, it's going to make the eye much more darker than our expectations. I hope you can, if this is convenient for everyone. We're shading, 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 shading. And then these lines again, we can make them more than, can increase the number by adding this, and I'm going to be drawing them in between. Then if you can see, the previous ones they've shaded in, so we're using the 2B now to get in between some places where there were no lines. And it doesn't have to be so perfect. It's drawing, it's art. Every mistake in art is something. It can change the whole thing and make it perfect. Next, we're going to still shade in with the blending stump. That shows our eyes getting darker. So using the charcoal pencil, we can see we don't want the pupil to be the same color as the iris itself, so we're going to make that darker with the charcoal pencil, and I'm using a medium. That's that done. So this is how it looks so far. We're going to remove all these lines here, and we're going to use the HB, the blunt HB. Okay, we've got that. Now let's use the sharp HB. I usually like to use the sharp HB for the eyelashes because it makes, I don't want my eye, when we're drawing an eyelash, you should know how to make it this way, not down this way, but this way. So, but it won't be straight, so let's get into it. We're going to draw the upper eyelid. Let's use the blunt. We're going to use the blunt, so that goes this way. Usually when I do mine, it goes a bit higher. Let's take a little reference from the pencil, the eyelid. Okay, it's in. We've seen that. This one I made it look like she was using makeup, so I don't know. You should be able to see some of this. You can see the eyelid here. This one and this one. I've noticed something bad. This place is getting a bit too not my expectation, so we've got to correct that, and we've done that. So we've done the eyelid. So next we're going to do the eye duct. We're going to use the sharp HB pencil. To do the eye duct, usually this is what I do, because we don't need it to go down, because if we make it go down, it means it's going to affect the eyelashes down. Okay, we've done that. Now ship shape. So you could see it didn't go down completely, because if that happens, it won't be good. And if you've noticed in some people's eye, the tear duct, you could see something like a liquid-like substance here. So this is what we're going to do to show that's it. Could be any shape there, but I'm going to do it this way. Now for the eyelashes, we need to make our pencils sharper. And for the eyelash, we're going to use, you could use the HB or 2B. All I need to do is to make sure they're both sharp, that's all. This is the sharp 2B I'm using. Like I said, when you want to draw the eyelash, it should go like this, not like this, and it shouldn't go like this or like this. That's not so good. That doesn't make it all that realistic. So I'm going to start from the middle. To do that, I will start from here and go. And one thing you should know, they don't need to be the same shape. One can be short, one can be long. And they could cross each other. Continue. When I usually go this way I change the position, but they should go different position. They shouldn't just go in one position. So some can come this way, some can. It doesn't matter anyway. That's just one thing. Because if you look at your eyelashes in the mirror, you see some are crisscrossed. So when we get closer, we don't make that so much now. So I like making very full eyelashes. I don't know why. I find that very pretty, and it takes a little time for me because I try to make them very perfect. Sorry, it's not all that perfect if you notice that about the video. So sorry, but I do better than this, I know that. Okay, that's good enough. No, that's not good enough. Just joking. That's usually when my eyelashes aren't also good, I tend to make them come out, like fill up. Try to make them more. Now I'm going to use the HB. I think I'm more confident that way. And as you see, I'm making it fill up more. Now for the down eyelash, the one down, everyone knows it's not so long, so we just make that short. And to remember, they can be crisscrossed. I usually start from the middle, and I don't know why I'm coming in there. And it shouldn't be all that full because this is the down and it's not also noticeable. Hope you see what I did there. So now we're going to do the eyebrows. Ignore this eye showing. So we're using the HB pencil now. Now we're going to shade in with the blunt HB. And you shouldn't make this too dark because usually when you shade it back in, it tends to become darker. So we just make that light here. Because when I always use the the blending stone, it comes out, gets in. The shade comes darker. You could also use your fingers if you want to, but usually when I use my finger, it becomes darker. So anyone is convenient for anyone. Everyone's different. Everyone has the drawing style, so whichever works for you. Now we're going to draw the hair on the eyebrow. So we're going to start here. Mine usually comes this way. And I'm using the HB, the 2B. And whenever you're drawing hair on eyelashes, on your eyebrow, eyelash, the hair parts, always use a sharp pencil. That way it comes out better, because if you use the blunt pencils, they don't always come out as expected. It depends on what you want. And me, I want them sharp to come out bold. So take them in this way. So it goes this way, and you could go any direction which is best for you. As I said throughout this video, things here work for different people, so anyone works for you. Anything that works for you can be done. See some white spots showing, so with that showing, I always blend them in the more. When I blend them in, I still draw the back again, but this is what I always do. We need the hair to be visible, so the eyebrows to be very visible. So we're going to do that again, and that's it. So